again. I was wrapping some Christmas presents a few years ago. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I've wrapped many others since. But this was a time when I was more of a believer, shall we say. Not in a big way, but I didn't really have too many big questions about the whole Christian thing at that point. It never really bothered me one way or the other, to be honest. I just sort of thought, well, maybe, maybe not. But anyway, I'm going off the point now. I was wrapping these Christmas presents. And, a glass of whiskey in hand. Well, not while I was wrapping, but I got a glass of whiskey and a very small glass. And what else was I doing? The Christmas lights were on. I think it was even snowing outside. It was really, it was a typical Christmas. I say typical Christmas. We don't have many typical fucking Christmases in terms of snow over here. We complain about the weather all throughout the bastard year, but, we don't get any snow. We get in fucking April or some, what the fuck? Fucking April, what are we doing with snow, Where was I? Oh, so I was wrapping these Christmas presents. And on television just happened to be A Christmas Carol, Muppet version. And I hadn't put this on deliberately, it just happened to be on. And so I was sort of watching it as I was wrapping. And I was very slowly finding myself more and more drawn into this picture. Now, don't get me wrong again. I mean, I understand this plot and story. I mean, I know this story as well as anybody else. And the thing is, for some reason, I was getting really kind of involved. And I could tell I was getting involved because I'd wrapped about 10 bloody presents by now and hadn't got the faintest fucking idea who they were to. I just a bloody big pile of boxes. Like, oh, shit. I haven't put any bloody labels on or anything, It's this bloody film. It's distracting me. That's what's going on here. And anyway, so there comes a part in the movie when Tiny Tim, who on this occasion is being played by the bloody green fucking sock thing, not Kermit, the other one, the bloody smaller Robin, bloody Kermit's nephew. What am I fucking talking about? Kermit's nephew? It's a green sock. Fucking hell! See how it gets into your mind. But so anyway, so this thing is dying. And suddenly, from nowhere, I'm in tears. I'm crying. It's a fucking green sock. And I'm crying my bloody eyes out. And I found this such a shock, really, that immediately I started laughing. Because I couldn't believe that I was crying. So now I'm crying with laughter as well as crying with crying. You understand what I mean? Couldn't believe it. I didn't even cry at the end of Titanic, for goodness sake. It's a good film, Titanic. It does piss me off in parts, like, when she's standing there and going, I'm flying. No, you're not. You're standing on the front of a boat, you stupid woman. I fucking hate that. Actually, there was one part of that movie when I cried, when Leonardo DiCaprio's doing that sketch of her when she's naked. That had me in tears. Mainly because I didn't fucking blink for 2 minutes. But I couldn't understand it. It's a fucking green sock. And this is the thing with emotions, which is really the point of this, is that I don't quite understand this whole thing with emotions from a scientific standpoint. Because, you see, I can understand if somebody gives you drugs or alcohol or anything like this, how you can cause chemical changes and reactions that cause alterations in your brain that cause you to act emotionally in one way or another. But I don't understand how the potential death of a fictional character in the guise of a green fucking sock is the catalyst for any fucking emotions. It's like somebody saying you can make an atomic clock out of a fucking cheese sandwich. They don't go in the test tube together for me. It doesn't work. I'm sure there's someone out there who can explain this to me. And I welcome that, frankly. But in the meantime, let's just say I'm slightly puzzled on that.